On Wednesday evening, journalists gathered on Maidan Square to rejoice that Arkady Babchenko was still alive. Among them, another Russian dissident reporter, Pavel Kanygin, who thought he'd come to Kiev to grieve.
It's hard to understand why they had to convince so many people he'd been killed when he hadn't. I hope it was worth it.
But was it? At work on Thursday, journalists were hooked to social media, discussing that question as they digested what had happened.
It turns out that Ukraine has produced the biggest piece of fake news in recent history, even as we're constantly criticizing Russia for producing fake news.
There was consternation when Babchenko appeared giving an interview from inside the security services building.
It's a question of ethics, a question of professionalism. Who is Babchenko today? Is he a journalist or has he endorsed some new role?
If he felt that his life depended on this operation, then I can't judge him for that. My question goes to the authorities. Why did they decide to use him?
The authorities are unhappy with such critical and suspicious reactions.
It's not fake news because this information was made and this situation was made to save person's life, not to fool anybody, not to manipulate anybody.
A journalist cooperating with security services in order to fool the world severely undermines trust in the media and in public authorities. Many Ukrainians feel that if this is what it took in order to foil and prove a Russian plot, then it will have been worth it. Many other Ukrainians are not so sure, though, and we haven't yet seen that proof.